Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, welcome. We are gathered here today to witness the joining of two lives, Elizabeth Rose Deemer and Scott Allen Kurschinske, in the place that they had their first date 7 years ago today. They will get to share that anniversary with Liz's paternal grandparents, who were married on this day 73 years ago. If anyone here doesn't know, I'm Liz's sister, Maddie. When Scott and her asked if I would do this, my first thought was absolutely not. No, but really, I feel truly honored that you guys would ask me to have a panic attack in front of us. Love is a funny thing, as we may not know that we're looking for it, or even when we find it sometimes. Love is a feeling, an emotion. It's sharing the remote to the TV, or it's not talking to Scott when he's about to throw the bowling ball. Love is also not putting the pillow over her face when she's sleeping because she's snoring too loud. Love is learning how to deal with the other person's imperfections and embracing them. Through TV, movies, and books, we get an idea of what love should be. However, it's not. Love is adapting or adopting his music style as your own and using it to strengthen your bond. Love is watching Star Wars in chronological order and Rogue One a couple more times after that because it's his favorite. Love is hard sometimes, it's difficult and messy, but it's there when you're at your lows, and it's also there when you're at the highest of highs. Love is there when you bring in your first stray kitty together and love him as much as you do your own. Love manifests itself not in grand ways, but in little everyday things. You two have decided to share all the little things of everyday life together. Now, I'd like to ask Scott and Liz to share their promises to each other.
I promise to give you the best of myself.
I promise to trust and respect you as your own person and to realize that your interests, desires, and needs are no less important than my own.
I promise to share with you my time and attention and to bring you joy, strength, and laughter to our relationship.
I promise to keep myself open to you, encourage your dreams, and help shoulder our challenges.
I promise to grow along with you, to be willing to face change in order to keep our relationship strong.
I promise to be your partner and equal in all things. I promise to love you in good times and in bad, completely and forever.
Okay. Do you, Scott, take this woman to be your wife, to love and honor her for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you, Elizabeth, take this man to be your husband, to love and honor him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
May I have the rings, please? Right. We use rings to represent our commitment to each other. Men's rings are made with precious metals, while women's are adorned with expensive stones. So Scott, you better just get used to her stuff being better than yours. The shape of the ring is also important. Rings are round with no beginnings and no end, just like your love for each other. All right. Scott, place the ring on Liz's hand and repeat after me.
This is awkward.
Try one.
It'll go on.
Technical difficulties.
No, you're right.
You're good? That's okay. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay. With this ring, I marry you.
With this ring, I marry you
And bind my life to yours.
and bind my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
everlasting friendship,
everlasting friendship,
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
Liz, place the ring on Scott's hand and repeat after me. With this ring, I marry you
With this ring, I marry you
and bind my life to yours.
and bind my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
everlasting friendship,
everlasting friendship,
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
Okay, well, by the power vested in me and by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and Brenda down at the Benango office that said as long as I have a certificate, I'm allowed to do this. I now pronounce you husband and wife. Scott, you may kiss the bride.
Woo!